Hopefully we get Cracker in, because that's the man that's leading the group. We got ourselves Team Blue with Jerks Brian playing that Outlaw. We got us Saskatchewan on that Fury Warrior, I think. Lancelot as a Unholy DK. Daenerys of the Targaryens. And Devil himself. May he not cry. Don't make him cry. We got ourselves Duma, we got ourselves Lidani, we got Crom, going to be going to first elemental shaman with a big old earth elemental or fire alley immediately, and Tan hitting back, and hopefully Krager joins the fight at some point. Daenerys is going to try to see if he can get a big old eye beam onto Crom. It's going to be a hex immediately. No trinket available. Daenerys, I guess, might have gotten hit with a lasso pretty early into the duel. I'm going to mess up who I'm swapping to a couple times. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to give you guys a whiplash. Because imagine watching duels and we're like, this the whole time. I'm not trying to give you the guys that experience. That'll be awful. Daenerys trying to see if you might be able to catch up to Crom. Crom no longer with the trinket. Actually, no wall available either. He is gonna get himself. Again, I'm doing this the whole time. I'm so sorry. Wrangling up himself with Demon Hunter, and Demon Hunter sitting at about half his health. That lasts still, even though they changed it from a percentage damage to ability damage, it's still so good. That's gonna be grounding totem by Crom, so he doesn't get interrupted by the Demon Hunter. That grounding will actually absorb the Demon Hunter interrupt, because Demon Hunter interrupt is a magic ability. So he actually can just immune himself from interrupts. The only way that Daenerys can get him is maybe with an AoE stun with that. Lightning Lasso and Daenerys yet again, as Daenerys did catch up on a little bit of health though. But he's going to start losing the health little by little. While meta is up and running, he might still be able to do something. There's going to be Earth Elemental available for Crom. Is going to drop down wall. There's going to be a Hex of Daenerys off of that stun as he's controlling the Demon Hunter. And that's going to be a big old Stormkeeper available for the Elemental Boy. Getting those big zaps is trying to get away line of sight from Daenerys. Maybe a big Earth Shock to follow after this interrupt onto the Eye Beam. Daenerys, not a lot of health available. Still trying to stay alive somehow. A big Leech coming in. Shortest Lightning Lasso is going to take him out though. That Lasso DR was nuts. That's going to be Dirk's Brian up next, getting the stun into Crom, hitting him with Reaping Flames. That's going to be a Bike to follow. Killing Spear on top of Crom. That's going to be capacity to throw him down. Walking out of it. Hex available. Does he get a kick on it? He does not. Dirk's hanging around nearby. Somehow that Hex still breaks. I guess maybe to a Flame Shock. That's going to be tricky for Dirks off of that pet. Stun to Crom. Crom is wall. Crom trying to see if he might be able to ghost his way out of here. Lasso onto Dirks. It is going to be the shortest, but does go down. Dirks is going to be our next versus Illidan. No, actually Duma with the big Demon Hunter damage. Does go for a gouge on the Demon Hunter. Dirks is going to get himself a reroll. Got himself decent buff for energy, but not the best buff for damage. Stun onto Dirks. He does not trinket it, but he's an orc, so he decided that stun super short. Plunder Armor coming in onto Duma. Yeah, that's going to be parried to follow. Has a lot of damage available. This Plunder Armor also reduces the damage Duma does. And it's just trying to go for as much damage while Plunder was up. Parry up, and it's going to be dressed by, I think, Duma. Blind onto the Demon Hunter after that trinket. And Dirk's Blind catches himself a massive sippy cup. He's literally back at full health. Literally went from like, what, 20% to full health. Just like that. No trinket available for Demon Hunter. Dirk's down on Cloak as well as parry. Has a Vanish. And it's probably going to have a blind as a 1.5 minute cooldown. Not a 2 minute cooldown, as Outlaw gets that extra shorter CD on that if you challenge into it. Double stun onto Duma. He does go return the favor. That's going to be Demon Hunter form for a second, as Dirks is going to sprint out of there. Let's look at to get himself a reroll. Really decent buffs if he wants to go for some damage. Killing Speed to follow. The buff he got is Broadsides. Extra common point generation from basic abilities, and those abilities do 20% more damage. If he's even going to survive to do that damage, that's going to be a stun onto Duma. He's trying to go for pistol shots. Dirks might just go down to a dot though. Vanish coming in. Does he get a sap onto Duma? He does land a sap. So he at least lives this one for a second. Is going to get himself another sippy cup rolling. Does he even get to use a sippy cup? So that's the problem. Not going to be able to stun him, I think, for a while. It's probably going to be heavily DR'd. Yeah, not going to be able to stun. Going to be a stun by Duma instead. And that's going to be a short stun onto the Demon Hunter. And Dirk Bine looking to get the hell out of there again. Got himself again yet another decent buff. There's going to be a big Crucible Flame from downtown. You got Cloak Shadows coming up very, very soon. Trinket is back up. Dust of parry if needed. The Dirks actually does have a lot of utility coming back. A lot of cooldowns are coming back little by little. And yes, cooldowns. There's going to be Cloak of Shadows. Parry not available for a second. Does get the big old sippy cup rolling. It's going to be a stun onto Duma. And that's a bike to follow. Huge damage out of the Outlaw Rogue out of nowhere. Just needed one good stun. Reaping Flames proc and the safeguard trick and gouge onto that I-beam. Does he have the blind coming back very, very soon? Parry's back up for Dirk's Brine. Might want to use it here. Does get his safeguard tentacle proc and big. Oh, plunder armor onto Duma, but still an Azeroth proc. Probably passive from Reaping Flames proc, and down he goes. That was some crazy proc for Duma. He literally didn't even touch the Rogue. Hell, the Rogue had parry. He actually couldn't even touch the Rogue. Maybe like Immolation Aura clipped him. Dirk's Brine. I feel like he got cheated. And he's the Rogue. Now when the Rogue gets cheated, that's just nasty, dude. But Kachika went on his mount behind the pillar, behind the little corner of a room, trying to avoid Duma. He's gonna hit him with the fear as he sees the Demon Hunter go into Demon form. As Dampen is only 2%, Kachika knows fighting against a full-fledged Demon Hunter, especially in meta form, is just not a good idea at all. Duma got himself I-beam, interrupt coming in for Kachika. That's going to be charged by Kat. Should be able to catch up on a bit of healing though. And Duma has the full meta activated. That's a lot of healing available. Lots of damage too. Kachika needs to wait it out. Now the Demon form is down. Kachika might stand a chance toe-to-toe with Duma. It's going to be a stun trick gets out of it. That's going to be a War Storm for Cat. Might be able to get some big damage to Duma. Does get some chunky numbers. But Duma is looking just to get the hell out. Stormbolt. I think that Stormbolt might have interrupted the full channel of the I-beam. Maybe I'm wrong. And Kachika might have to go for Enrage Regeneration here. Duma no longer has Blur, so he's not going to be able to dodge any abilities from Cat. It's going to fly up in the air. It's going to be reflective for Cat. Big leap into the room. And Duma is still going to send a one more lance into the room. Between Cat and between Duma, it's going to be between stuns, between metas, between fears, and between charges. It's going to be whoever has more of those. Big dress onto Cat. He does go for a charge heal on Duma, but he did activate Demon form with the I-beam. Disarm on the Duma. Cat's going to try to see if he can just ballerina his way over there. Stormbolt onto Duma. Kachika just still melted to dust. This man must be playing Gushings or something. Right? That would explain why he does so much damage. Gushings maybe. Gushings all day. Because Demon Hunter's a tank as hell. They could probably go full Gushing. Into a big old dress onto Devil himself. Duma is just eviscerating Devil. Look at the dots he's doing. Look at the dot damage. Into a cheap shot to follow as Devil barely any health available. Duma, I think, might be able to cap this out though. He died in a smoke bomb. I have to check his damage. I have to check what he's doing. So somebody remember Dumo. Doom Smoke? Actually, Doom Smoke maybe. I'll call him Dumo. Close enough. Big bike throwing down, I think, at Lancelot or maybe by Lancelot. Dumo dropping down. Big old darkness blur available. His stacking gushing wounds. Oh my goodness, I gotta see this. I gotta see the damage he's putting out, man. As Lancelot trying to get the big setups rolling. AMS available, and Duma is just gonna try to backflip out of it, getting yoinked in, but I don't know if Lancelot should have done it. He probably does not want to be anywhere near the Demon Hunter. Big old I-beam from a distance as Duma has himself Crucible to follow. Big dress, and down goes literally everybody. No, only 3. I guess Jerg's got 1 kill. Did the other guys leave? They might have left, actually. Yeah, they might have left, because it's... Well, did they die to other things from beyond and eyeballs? Maybe people died to eyeballs and things from beyond. I didn't see things from beyond, so maybe it was eyeballs. I gotta see what this man is running. Imagine someone coming from an old expansion back into 8.3. Oh lord, it's not even the same game, is it? Is that Duma? No, that's Aki. Duma. What? I'm sorry. What? How many? How many gushings on a 475 pieces are you running? Better yet, how many 485s Nazoth and Carapace pieces do you have? Somebody find me this man's armory. We need to investigate this. Actually, lethal, the 2 top hitting abilities are not even abilities. One is a dot afterwards. Trail of Ruin, which at least is an ability. I need to know how many gushings he's running and on what pieces. Because gushing does more damage. Somebody find me the Demon Hunter. I swear. I swear. I can't believe it. Definitely 8. I still want to know because